Now at 4:30, we are tracking Tropical Depression Harvey as it moves closer to Texas. There is potential it could strengthen into a hurricane.
Again, the hurricane watch is in effect from north of Port Mansfield. You see the red line all the way to San Luis Pass. Harvey could threaten the Houston area with heavy rain and flooding by the end of the week.
And in Galveston, work crews are cleaning out storm drains in case of flooding there. Everyone on the island is encouraged to have an emergency plan. And we've also learned Governor Greg Abbott is declaring a state of disaster for 30 Texas counties in anticipation of Harvey.
And those counties, well, they include all the counties in our area. And of course, we want to keep you informed. Live team coverage from preparations on Galveston Island to what you can do now to get ready. But we are beginning with Brooks Garner, who is tracking Harvey's path. Brooks?
Guys, Harvey moving slowly to the northwest. This storm will be known as the slow-moving tropical system of the season. That means heavy rains. It will eventually make it to the Texas coastline near the coastal bend, Corpus Christi, Friday night. From there, it sits, it spins, it rains, it sits, it spins. It'll do this for days. We could get copious amounts of rain. Right now, it is just stationary. It's planted over 90-degree water, soaking in the tropical moisture, and once it heads toward land, it's going to wring itself out like a wet sponge. This is the latest. Winds at 35 miles an hour, drifting northwest at slower than walking pace. Ultimately, forecast to increase in speed, make landfall as a weak hurricane. And it could become stronger than a weak hurricane somewhere around Corpus Christi. But you know what? The strength ultimately doesn't matter for our interests here in Houston, because with such a slow-moving system, it's all about the rain. And while we are under a tropical storm watch for Harris County and Galveston County and a hurricane watch for Brazoria County and Matagorda County, it looks like most of the wind will be west of us. Now, if the forecast track changes, these may have to be upgraded to warnings. We'll just have to see how that goes. But again, the rain is going to be the big show from this system. And it may not all come this weekend. It may hold off until Monday and Tuesday. That's also when some storm surge may hold off. I think we'll be okay on Galveston with a 4 to 6 foot storm surge at high tide thanks to the seawall. But the Bolivar Peninsula as well as coastal Brazoria County could see washover in the dunes with a 6-foot storm surge. Certainly Matagorda Bay as well. The storm surge watch includes Harris County thanks to the bay if we have southeast winds running up and causing some coastal flooding there. Rainfall totals. This is just incredible and would result in widespread flooding. Hard to see exactly where the heaviest rain will fall. Does it happen near Victoria? Does it happen over downtown Houston? Or does it happen near Liberty? Either way you cut it, it's going to be a real soaker right through Tuesday. So now is the time to think about getting ready for these widespread flooding rains. Whether it's a tropical storm or a hurricane, either way, we're looking at a power outage threat. It all begins Friday night, and it will last through Tuesday. Coming up, we'll talk about what you need to be doing right now, and we'll look at some thunder showers happening outside of Harvey, affecting our evening commute, guys.
Hey, thanks for the update, Brooks. And, you know, right now, David Paul is on Facebook Live. He is answering all of your questions about this hurricane watch. You can just go to KHOU 11's Facebook page, join in on this conversation. We're going to answer some of those questions live in just a few minutes. And, of course,